They are making a difference on 938 Live.
Hi, I'm Desmond Wong. We all know what a doctor usually does. He attends to the ill. This doctor does much more. Attending to the ill may be his priority, but through his love for food, he has also found a way to make a difference to the lives of the underprivileged children of East Malaysia.
I'm a family doctor by day. I have a clinic session in the morning and evenings, and in the afternoon I'm free. I usually go around Singapore hunting for good food. That's what a lot of people know me for. I'm called I Eat, of I Eat, I Shoot, I Post.sg. Basically, for the last 4.5 years, I've been searching high and low for Singapore's best hawker food and then just blogging them on my blog.
How did you get involved in charity work at Sandakan, or like charity work in general?
I have a soft spot for kids. In my clinic, we see a lot of children, and whenever I see the children around our region, the poorer kids living in poverty, it always tugs on my heartstrings. You know, such experience, and when you see such things, it really does pull on your heartstrings to want to do something for such kids. That really affected me, and I've always felt that as human beings, we realize our humanity when we help other people. That is a form of fulfillment in life. It's where you find joy, where you find peace, and where you find purpose for living. And it was last year where I got to meet Dr. Paul Chew from Godicate. I saw the kind of work they was doing among the displaced children in Sabah, Sandakan, and found out about their plight. There were about 500,000 kids without access to schools, without access to basic healthcare. So they're displaced. And if you don't help them, they are not given refugee status. So these people are just basically living in another part of town, but so they are not recognized as refugees. As a result, a lot of the NGOs are not there. So when Dr. Paul Chew saw this situation, he said, you know, somebody needs to do something to help these kids break out of the cycle of poverty. And his idea was to educate them, basically give them a simple or basic reading and writing skills in English. And if you can read and write basic English, you can basically go out to the neighboring towns and find some sort of work, rather than, you know, being paid peanuts to wash dishes, wash clothes for people.
What citizenship do these children hold?
Most of them are supposed to be Filipinos, but they don't hold a Philippine passport because some of them have been born there. A lot of them are second generation, and even the parents don't have a passport. They really are, you know, sort of stateless. But if you give them an education, if they find a job, they can go back to Philippines and then apply for a passport and apply for a social visit pass or work pass to work in the place that they will grow up and they lived in all their lives. We especially have a fund set aside to put them through private school, and we really love to see some of them just be able to dream big dreams, you know. Our kids in Singapore are very fortunate. They always complain we've got too much school. Over there, the kids are desperate to go to school. By giving them school, suddenly the whole village is revolving around the school curriculum. That's where Godicate comes in, because we give them a curriculum, we give them trainers, train them to teach their own children. And suddenly everybody has a purpose. You come back 1 year later and the whole village has changed. The whole vision, the whole place seems to have more hope. People are dressed nicely because they have a purpose. They're living for something. So it's very encouraging to see that. This year what we are planning to do is to help Godicate raise enough funds to build 100 schoolhouses.
How can we help from where we are now? How can we find more information on Godicate?
I Eat, I Shoot, I Post is a food blog, and to tell people that such things are going on. And I think everybody can have a role in it, or they can contribute in any other way. So my role is basically to tell people that this is out there, and these are 500,000 kids who need help. So I just write about them because that's what I can do. I can take photos, I can write about the kids, I can tell the world their story. I just tell them the story. People come along and they say, hey, I want to be a part of it. I want to contribute in my own way. So everybody can help.
Dr. Leslie Tay, doctor, food blogger, and humanitarian. I'm Desmond Wong.
They are making a difference on 938 Live.